In quick cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Right on the money, Scotty. Speed is key. Liftoff confirmed. The Jet Setters take the first elimination. We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
The live wires are down, but they're not out. The high notes are prying into Vault 1. Contestant is trying out how much damage those walls can take. Keep at it, I say. First class action from the Jet Setters. They've started the first cash out of the match. Back in play. This is exactly what the Jet Setters needed. They've pocketed our first cash out. The Jet Setters are slipping into Vault 2. The Jet Setters are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
This could spark some serious retaliation. The live wires better be ready.
The live wires have commenced a cash out.
Let's see how our contestants adapt.
Our contestant is dishing out some destruction. Good riddance. This game show event is with our contestants showing those aliens they're not easy targets. The Jet Setters nab the cash out.
Wow, that was a bold play. Just buzzed the tower in the competition to log victory. On behalf of all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.
In competitive cash out, success comes from team play. Here's what to keep in mind.
1. Stay close. Strong fights happen when you're within reach of each other.
Aim for 15 to 20 meters. That spacing lets you trade eliminations, apply healing, provide cover, and secure fast revives.
With tight spacing and shared pressure, engagements stay under control. 2. Communicate with purpose. Cash out moves fast. The squads that control the round are aligned on the same objective.
Use voice chat or the ping wheel to share clear intent. Ping your route so everyone knows where you're headed. Mark opponents when you spot them so everyone can focus fire on the same target. Highlight vaults and cash out stations to align on the objective. When holding a defensive position, call it out clearly, so your team can position and hold space effectively.
Clear communication keeps everyone coordinated and applying pressure together.
3. Smart revives win rounds. Strong squads treat revives as part of the fight. Grab the statue, move it to cover. Use shields, gadgets, or the environment to make it safe. A protected revive can swing momentum.
A defibrillator reduces downtime and keeps pressure on the opposition.
And remember, respawn coins are limited in cash out and ranked cash out. Use them with intent. Saving them for high-impact moments, especially late-round cash-outs, keeps everyone in the fight when it matters most.
To recap, stay within reach so you can trade, defend, and revive. Communicate with purpose so everyone is aligned on the objective. Revive safely and manage your coins to protect momentum late in the round.
Good luck, and see you in the arena. When a cash out is active, the round shifts. Your team is either defending it or trying to steal it. Let's start with how to defend.
If you own the cash out, expect a coordinated attack. Enemies will breach, pressure entry points, and try to force their way in.
There are 2 core defensive strategies. The first is anchoring. Hold the room, block entry points, set traps, and take the high ground whenever possible. Controlling the space attackers move through is vital.
The second is playing off site. Secure a nearby room or upper floor instead of holding the objective room. When attackers commit to stealing, that's when you engage. Good positioning turns their push into an ambush.
You can also stall as a strategy. Use gas, fire, goo, or the environment itself to make the cash out hard to reach or hold. Collapse the floor out from under them or open the ceiling to attack. Anything to force them off the station.
Now how to attack. If a defending team is already fully dug in, rushing through the front door rarely works. Look to pick off an opposing contestant from a safer position to gain a numbers advantage before charging in. And sometimes an entry frag before committing can be the difference.
Another tactic is to reposition the fight entirely. Collapse the ceiling or destroy the floor to move the cash out somewhere that favors your team. Changing elevation changes the fight.
And if 2 teams are pushing your cash out, don't rush in. Let them fight each other and find the right moment to enter. Watch the engagement carefully, then commit when both opposing teams are exposed.
Whether you're defending or attacking, make sure to control space, elevation, and timing. Good luck and see you in the arena. You can't win cash out alone. A strong team brings different strengths to the table and knows how to use them together.
Cash out has phases. You start or steal the cash out, then you protect it and survive the retake. And each phase is a different challenge.
Controlling space is where it starts. That's where a heavy thrives. Anchoring the cash out station, absorbing pressure, and making sure nobody gets through uninvited. The heavy sets the front line and the team builds around it.
Light is your disruption. Fast and lethal, but fragile. Great for offsite pressure, finding the flank and recon that gives your team the edge. When the heavy draws enemy pressure, the light moves in on their blind side.
And the medium holds it all together, supporting the team, locking down objectives, or opening angles nobody saw coming. They often stay close to heavies or other mediums, lending their support through healing and focused firing.
Your build sets your strengths, your loadout defines your solutions. Know what you bring to the table and you know your role.
Good luck, contestant. See you in the arena. Before you drop into the arena, there are a few things worth keeping in mind. Not just rules, but knowledge that will help you make better decisions.
Starting with your loadout. When you're eliminated in cash out, you can swap between your current loadout and the equipment you have in reserve. If something isn't working mid-round, that's your chance to adapt.
However, in ranked cash out, that option is only available between rounds. The stakes are higher, so the decisions you make before and between rounds carry more weight. Choose your loadout with intent.
Speaking of stakes in ranked, a full team wipe costs you 15% of your total cash. If your last standing teammate is in trouble, spending a respawn credit to get back in the arena could be the difference between staying in contention or falling behind. It's all about timing.
Especially when the clock is against you. If a cash out is still transferring when the timer hits 0, the round goes into overtime until that cash out completes. If you're behind, overtime is your lifeline.
And if you're thinking about depositing a second cash box into an already active cash out, that's double jeopardy. Whether you're depositing into an enemy-controlled cash out or doubling up on your own, your team will need to complete it or take a hefty 50% cash penalty.
Only take on this risk if your team really needs the cash. And one last thing, in regular cash out, game show events will shake up the round, but they're disabled in ranked. At that level, the competition is the only variable that matters.
There you have it, contestant. From loadouts and team wipe penalties to overtime and double jeopardy, you're walking in prepared. Good luck and see you in the arena.